We are getting closer to the WEI NESN Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon. As we just told you, it'll take place Monday and Tuesday next week right here on NESN. And as we lead up to the event, we'll be telling you and showing you stories about the great work being done at the Jimmy Fund Clinic and the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. Stories like the one we're about to show you now, Carter Mock. He's a highly active and energetic 8-year-old with a passion for the outdoors and a nose for adventure. But when he was diagnosed with osteosarcoma last fall, he was faced with a new journey that he approached with the same determination as he would any other challenge. Alongside his family and an inspirational mentor, Carter has managed to maintain and create an active lifestyle and adventurous spirit.
So I would describe Carter as a really tough little guy. We kind of called him Carter Tough through all of this, and he's tougher than I ever thought he could be. My name is Danielle Mock. I'm Carter's mom. Carter is an adventurous, all-boy boy. He just loves to be outside in his treehouse, playing, riding his bike. He has a wonderful imagination. He constantly is just making up new things. He loves to invent things. He's a very unique little boy, and people just love to be around him. Back in September of 2015, he kind of started limping a little bit, and then it progressed, so we went in for an x-ray, and we found out that Carter did have a tumor on his lower left femur. To hear that your son has cancer, we were definitely in a state of shock. The tumor wasn't exactly osteosarcoma, it also had some fibroblast sarcomas. We just really wanted to make sure that Carter was in the best skilled hands. From there, we started working with the oncology team at Dana-Farber and the Jimmy Fund. Their hope was that they would provide chemotherapy for 10 weeks to see how it was working on the tumor, how the tumor was affected by it, and then remove the tumor. One of the hardest parts was keeping him down, keeping him safe so he didn't hurt his leg. He was all over the Jimmy Fund on his crutches. Sometimes I'd have to tell him to slow down. You know, we'd have his chemo pole, and you know, he's attached to the chemo pole and he's racing around, and I'm like, hold on. He's determined to do things, and I feel as though he brought that forth during treatment. Through this, there were some days that were hard on him. He really didn't let it get him down very often. The nurses are amazing, the doctors are amazing. You look forward to going. They become your people, your family. I can't imagine going through this journey without the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute and the Jimmy Fund. That's just a place full of love. His nurse introduced us. She wanted to be sure that Carter and us and John and I knew exactly what rotationplasty would look like, talked to an individual who's had the surgery, who lives with rotationplasty. And so we met Jack, and seeing Jack was seeing our future, seeing this happy young man, well-adjusted, very active. Jack and Carter have kind of become buddies. It's kind of like a big brother, little brother situation.
I met Carter about a year ago, and he had the same cancer and was thinking about doing the same procedure I did. The surgery, rotationplasty, reverses the foot to make you have like a foot as a knee, which is the best thing they've done for like staying active after cancer.
Throughout treatment, Jack checked in frequently. Jack would come to the hospital and visit with Carter. That was always a highlight to Carter's days. Jack has been in Carter's shoes. He knows what Carter has gone through. For Carter, I think it's a very special, unique relationship.
Carter seemed to have the same interest I did, very into like sports and being active. We just really connected on that level, like trying to do as much as we can with our leg. I guess it's more of just always staying positive and showing him like what I can do, just so he knows, although he already does know he can do anything, but just so he like continues to believe that.
So, you know, the day of rotationplasty surgery, I still remember he crutched in. He still had a cast on at that point. Carter says, let's just get it done. And that's kind of was his personality all through treatment. It is amazing. 2 weeks after surgery, Carter was scooting around the house all over the place. There was just nothing holding him back. Now, months after surgery, Carter is Carter. As promised, rotationplasty surgery has provided him with the opportunity to keep his life exactly how it was before. Nothing is keeping him back. He is Carter Mock, and he's Carter Tough. What I want for Carter is for him to live a happy life, a life that he can do everything that he always wanted to do, anything he wants to do, and to know what's really important in life is happiness, family, kindness. I guess mostly I just want him to be happy.
What more can we say? Tune in August 29th and 30th to NESN for coverage of the WEEI NESN Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon presented by Arbella Insurance Foundation. Arbella Insurance Foundation, here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good.